Hello. Just come straight in here. Hello, everyone. I think everything's good. Mic's on, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. How is everybody tonight? Okay, we're here, aren't we? It's all set up now. Okay. How is everybody tonight? If you want to let me know, you can let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, just give me a minute to settle in. I've had a busy day, and just before I came on air, or came live, everything shut down. So I've just been messing around trying to get everything ready. Hopefully, we won't have any issues today, but well, not now because I've already had the issue. Hi everyone. So I want to start with these comments. So hi Jade. Good evening. Nice to see you here tonight. Hope you've been well last few days. And Tiomi. Good evening. I hope you're fine. All fine. Thank you. It's good to see you here. I did catch some of the comments or some of the conversation going on in the Discord today. So I saw you were saying that you'd spoken to your mother, and your family's quite supportive and stuff. So it was good to hear that. I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I was about that. Quite I'm good that it's good that everything's okay and you're all right. It's a big step. I said in the comments, it's a big step to do something like to come out and tell your family who you are and just being open about yourself. So yeah, it was good to hear that. So I didn't get a chance to reply earlier because yeah, it's been a busy day. Today normally in the daytime on Tuesday I like to release videos, so I had to get that video out today that I had. So I was kind of busy with that this morning, and then after I got that video out, I obviously was trying to set up this live show. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, really big step. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I remember when I told my family, it is a big step, isn't it? So I hope everything's good there, and it's all going well for you. Well, anyway, so I guess if you're not a channel member, why not become one tonight? Because if you're a channel member, you've been with us on Sunday. So basically, I do a show every Sunday, and that's just for channel members. But we've also got private chat, and we have a private chat on the Discord. So we obviously can keep in contact a lot more easier if you're a channel member. So if you subscribe to this channel and maybe you want to be more involved, we have a little community that we've got together here. Then please consider joining. On Sunday, I did say something about I'm trying to create some more things on the Discord. So what I did was yesterday, I had a little bit of time and I tried to create a little forum. So I've just started to do that now. It's going to take time to still develop it. But so far I've got I've just created one forum, which is discussion about the forum. but I'm going to create some more little maybe things for like, discussion about the shows, or even stuff about like obviously like hormone information, and maybe even stuff about surgeries, and maybe even doctors and things like that, so we can share some more things that might be more relevant for people in the community. So just give me time to do it all. I will do it. It's just like my videos. I mean, recently I've been doing a lot of videos that are probably more politically based, or what's been going on in the media. And I need to do that. It's kind of a thing you do on YouTube. You have to kind of see what people want to talk about, and some of the big talking points I kind of have to cover anyway. But I want to do some more videos on this channel that are also just about advice and help. So I've done some videos already, a little bit about hormones and things that affect trans people. So I want to do a few more like that as well, not just focus on the big news stories and things like that. But the thing is, recently for trans people, we've just been in the news quite a lot, even though the subject in the news right now, I would say, is probably nothing to do with us, but we've been brought into it. So I had no choice but to make the videos I've made, because when people talk about the trans community, and especially when they talk, uh, when they use us as like scapegoats and lie about us, I am going to make videos because they shouldn't be doing that, and I'm going to call out the hypocrisy and the lies when people do that. So that's why I did those videos. Hopefully, I won't need to make any more on that subject. I'm hoping that I can focus more on advice and history and more positive things. So let's hope that it goes that way. I know I've got some videos that are still a little bit coming out that are going to be a little bit on those subjects, but I will I will I will do my best to make sure that the videos are more fun. Anyway, we've got a few more comments here. So we've got Jesse Brownie. Evening, Rachel. Glad to be in our safe place again. Well, this is our safe place, I guess, but this is a public space, so it's not private. So this one isn't like the Sunday show. So anyone can watch this. Anyone out there, anyone out there can see it. So this one's a public one. I'm not in a place where I could private all the shows, not at the moment. But you never know. Maybe eventually we can have more. We can have more private shows. It is something that I'm considering, but it won't be. It won't be at the moment. But it's still a safe place. I mean, this is a place where we can chat and stuff. I mean, the only people in here that can speak are subscribers. You have to be a subscriber to be able to speak in this channel. So anybody who's not subscribing cannot cannot chat in here. So they have to become subscribers. But yeah, the Sunday show is the really private areas. It's our, I would say, definitely our safe space. We can be more private there. Good evening, Charles. It's nice to see you here tonight. And Francis, yes, greetings. Nice to see you. And we've got Janice. Hi, Janice. Nice to see you here. Welcome to the live show. And we got Jade. Sorry, still here, just multitasking, making a butter chicken, puree rice, and naan for dinner. Oh, very nice. Oh, that sounds lovely. I won't mind some of that. Yeah, I'm thinking. It's funny. I'm thinking about having a curry tonight. Actually, but I'm thinking about having a What am I having tonight? I think it's a Jalfrezi curry. So anyway, after the show, I'll have that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have curry tonight. There you go. So, we could talk about what we're gonna be eating. So yeah, so no, it's good to see you all here. Really, really is good to see you all here. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'll just say one more thing. So yeah, I know most of the people in the chat are channel members. So thank you for being there. It really does mean a lot to me and for the channel, because the channel also is growing because of you guys. It means that I can dedicate more time to doing the channel, which is what I want to do. So your support really helps the channel grow, and and also the community, which we're developing. So that's really good. Yeah, but yeah, it's been interesting the last few days since I last saw you all. But I think the main thing for me was just getting the forum sorted out, and I've done a few other things. I mean, I'll just randomly tell you what I've been up to. But I mean, so one of the things that was kind of getting to me. Oh, I'll just say hello to Mercury. Hello, Mercury. Hello, Rachel. Hope you're doing well today. Yes, well, I'm doing really well. I am. I've had a good day. It's gone fast for me, to be honest with you, but I've been busy. Whenever I'm doing stuff on YouTube, it just goes very quickly. Um, but like I said, I got a chance to try and work on that forum. So that forum, I think, at the moment is only available to channel members on the Discord. So if you go on Discord, only the channel members can go to the forum. So again, if you want access to all the extras we've got, yeah, just become a channel supporter. And there's a link below this video. Also, there's I mean, this is what I was going to say to you. I the last week, especially since that incident that happened in the news, I don't know. I went on. I don't use X that often, but I've been on it a couple of times, and I'm just kind of sick and tired of going when I go on there and seeing so much anti-trans commentary, and just the whole atmosphere in that place is disgusting. And I know there's ways you can kind of hide all that rubbish that you get on there. But it's just like I just keep thinking like, why does this place exist? Why do people go here? So I did join up with that Blue Sky. There's like a website called Blue Sky. And I did join a few months ago. I don't know why it came up somewhere. I heard about it and I thought, okay, well, I'll go check it out. But when I checked it out, it's nothing like X is now. Well, it's nothing like X, but it's more. I think it's a more nicer place. It's like imagine having like the system that they have on Twitter and X. Well, I mean, I'll call it Twitter then, but it's not Twitter anymore, is it? Really, it's X. It's a cesspool now. But I mean, I don't like X. I think X is a terrible place. And I thought, okay, I'll just set up look at this Blue Sky. And it's obviously there's not many people on it yet. It's got as much stuff going on, but I think it's a better place. I mean, if more people were there, I think it could be quite a nice place, to be honest with you. So I've decided, like anything, like the references I have on my site to do with X, I'm slowly phasing all that out because I think, like, look, I don't want to support X. I don't want to support Elon Musk because I think the way he's been, and he's definitely anti-trans, like with his own child. So to me, I feel like just phasing all that out, and then look, I'll give this Blue Sky thing a chance because I don't want all that hatred. At the moment, I haven't deleted my own X accounts, but I would like to one day because I just feel like we don't need this kind of hatred and stuff. And I think it's dividing people. The more I'm looking at things, I think it's dividing people. And some of the things people are saying out there is ridiculous. There's definitely, it's these things that I think are causing the problem in the world at the moment. Really, these kind of sites and stuff are making people depressed. Really. Let me see. Mercury's got some comments here. Agree, Rachel. Even YouTube seems to be throwing anti-trans videos at me, unfortunately. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, well, I mean, YouTube, um, if you ever step into those well, not even if you step into those videos, like I do go on the anti-trans videos. Obviously, I've gone on a few because I make videos. I'm on YouTube, and sometimes I want to see what they're saying because there might be something in it that might be interesting for me to make a video about, or it might be even something that I need to know about their talking points. The reason I went on X was because I was doing these videos about Charlie Kirk, and it's all about him on there anyway right now. Well, there was a lot of videos about him, and to be honest with you, what made me make the most recent video was because I went on there and I was just shocked about how much anti-trans talking points were on there. I was just like, well, I'm making a video about this. But yeah, on YouTube, I get the same. Even on, I have this channel and I have another channel that I sometimes use for that side, because I don't want all the videos coming up on my channel, but they still come up on this channel as well. Yeah, it's once you kind of click on one of them, you keep getting stuff. And even if it's a talking point, like if I talk about something in my video or something, then I'm getting videos about these things. It's just, oh, it's awful. But I mean, you can't really escape. You know, this week you couldn't escape Charlie Kirk. I mean, he's all over the place. But I mean, you can't escape it anyway, because it seems like that's the thing that's in the news. And I mean, fair enough. What happened, I can understand why that would be in the news. But it's mainly all the talking that's coming from certain people in the media, certain politicians. Well, I mean, a lot of the politicians in the Trump administration spouting lies about trans people and trying to use this as some kind of I don't know, just making something up, because there's no truth behind it. I mean, if you've seen my most recent video, you'll get all the facts in there. I'm on Blue Sky, but I agree, but it isn't big as other platforms. No, well, it's not at the moment. But it's nice to just have a little bit of a breather from other sites, because I mean, X is terrible. You can't get more worse than X, I don't think. But I mean, like, I'm on every site more or less. I just don't promote so much on every site, because I found that I couldn't really do that. I use Facebook. I mean, at the moment, the program that I use to do this video, even though predominantly I focus on YouTube because that's where I am, but I've got it on Facebook, and I've got it on I've even got it on Twitch. So I've moved it around a little bit just to try different areas, just to see how it works. But for me, YouTube is the main place. So that's where my main channel is, and everything. Everything else that I use is more to say to people like, hey, why don't you come over to the YouTube? Because that's where I am. But yeah, with the Blue Sky, I agree. I mean, it's small, but I think if more of us go there, I mean, if you're on Blue Sky, feel free to join me there. I've got a link below this video. Like I say, I'm going to try and use that as well. So if you're there, I'm going to try and update there. So, if you're already on Blue Sky and you want to follow me there, and I'll follow you back. Yeah, please do. Just maybe try and help it a little bit, build it up a little bit, because if it does get a bit bigger, I think it's going to be better than X. I felt awful towards Facebook towards the end. Then they nicked my account anyway. Oh, right. What did they do? Close your account down or something? Facebook's a really strange one, because I've been using obviously, I think most people have used Facebook. I mean, I've got accounts on Facebook, but I've been using it on and off for years, and I've had accounts closed for nothing. I mean, I remember I built an account up once where I really focused on, like, basically getting subscribers, and I got loads of subscribers, and then they just closed my account, and I was like, oh, thanks. Same with Instagram. Instagram seems to be like that. If you build up a big account, sometimes they just close it, and they don't tell you why. They just close it, and you're just like, oh, okay. I don't know what I did wrong. Problem, reaction, solution, their solution. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I know, because you're in America, aren't you, Francis? I don't know what's going on over there, but I mean, what I'm seeing, I mean, in the news in the UK, what they're saying is that the administration in America at the moment, the Trump administration, they're saying that you can't really say anything negative about Charlie Kirk. So it's not just a matter of obviously saying nasty things, like going online and saying something nasty. It's even been trying to critique him, which I've been doing. I mean, I thought that was freedom of speech. I thought we had the right to, I mean, especially in America, you're supposed to have even more freedom of speech. I thought you were allowed to criticize, and I at no point have I been nasty about him. At no point I kept everything calm about talking about him as a person. But on what he said, I wanted to critique it because I said no, he is not a saint. He wasn't good in what he was teaching. And especially for people like me, what he was doing would damage my community. So of course I'm going to speak out about that. Mayhem, yeah. Sounds like it. Sounds like it. So yeah, so I mean, I did what I want, what I want to do. I did what I had to do, if anything. Because to be honest with you, I don't want to be making videos like that. When I came to make the decision, I think it was Sunday before the show, I knew that I was going to make a second video, because I already made the first video, and I thought, well, I want to talk about all the stuff they're talking about with about this transgender roommate and stuff like that, who hasn't been arrested or anything. I believe the transgender roommate is helping the authorities. So I was like, why again are you pulling this all back and blaming trans people for this? So yeah, it annoys me. It annoys me when people do this, because I know that they're playing games, and the problem is the people that fall for this, who believe it. I feel sorry for them for not realizing they're being manipulated by it. It's just they're just being manipulated. Anyway, I don't want to bring the show down with all this. It's just obviously it's there, isn't it? It's there in the media. But let me see what you said. The roommate seems to be guilty of simply existing. Yeah, it just seems like that. I mean, they were looking for. I mean, sorry, I'm going to keep going on that. They were looking for something to do with trans people. At first, you had people. I think it was Nancy Mace. She said that she thought it was trans person or something. And then Donald Trump Jr., he went on who's it show? Megyn Kelly went on the Megyn Kelly show, and he accused trans people. And so it's like, what? And then when we got the shooter, and it was like, okay, no, they're not trans. It was like, oh, what are we going to do now? Oh, well, maybe he's like really pro-trans. And then everything they showed us like didn't really look that way. Didn't look like he was like, he wasn't trans and nothing to do with trans stuff. And it's like, but the roommate's trans. And then this thing about them being in a relationship, I don't even know if that's true. They might just be roommates. We don't even know. I don't even know if that's been confirmed. I mean, they didn't say they were boyfriend and girlfriend or anything like that. I don't think there's been actually concrete information about this. It's just that, it happens that he has a trans roommate apparently, and then it's like, so it was the trans roommate that made him do it. It's like, where'd you get that from? Where'd you even get that from? And even if in the end, yeah, let's say that was the truth. So what? What's that to do with trans people? So whoever did this, it's nothing to do with us. But apparently, according to like Donald Trump Jr., we're all complicit. I'm complicit in this. I hardly knew Charlie Kirk, right? I hardly knew him. I knew of him, but I didn't know anything else. Like I say, when he would come on my YouTube, or he'd come on anything that I was looking at or anything, normally I just switch it off because I didn't want to hear what he had to say. I was like, no, I'm not listening to this because I know what he's going to do. So it wasn't somebody I cared about, but apparently we're all to blame for it. So I mean, it's just ridiculous. But But anyway, yeah, let's maybe let's get some more positive stuff. So, yeah, I mean, feel free to tell me what any of you guys are up to or anything like that. Because that's it. Want to keep it positive. Um, like today, I'm doing this live show. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and do more live talks, live shows, live things. I like them. I enjoy doing them. But I have to kind of like obviously I have to judge how to do it. I mean, it's not obviously it's not gonna be the same every week. I can't just like constantly be online. Um, but I'm hoping to get a few shows each week. That's what I want to do. The good thing is the Sunday show should never be a problem. I mean, basically, like I've said, channel members, part of being a channel member is every week I do a live Sunday show. So that is a fact. For me, I'm going to be here every Sunday. At the moment at 7 p.m. I don't know if that'll change in the future. But that's what I'll always be doing. Then like things like tonight, yeah, Tuesday's a good day for me. I like the idea of being around. I don't know why. I always like Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know why. But I always feel like, oh yeah, Tuesday and Thursday are good nights for me during the week. Maybe it's because I just feel those nights are like nights where I want to do something like this. And then Sunday, yes. And then I feel like if I had to pick another day, it'd be like Friday. I don't know why. I just feel like Friday seems like a good day to do a live show. But yeah, as long as you guys are here, and if you want the content and you want the live shows, I'll keep doing them, and I'll keep adapting them. I'll keep coming up with new ideas. I want to make them fun, and I want to make them interesting. So I have some ideas, but again, changing ideas into actual things to do is not always, it takes time to do it. It takes time to develop it and work out how to do those things. So I have ideas, but I think it will take time. But hopefully, let's see how it goes. I've already got some plans for some live shows that, you know, I mean, I'll tell you now, but I was thinking like, okay, we've got Halloween coming up. Not that, I mean, I don't know if you guys are anything about Halloween, but I thought, oh yeah, Halloween would be quite a good time to do something. Obviously, you could theme it, I could make it a bit more Halloweeny live stream, and obviously other kind of holidays. So I mean, obviously and this is a bit of a time off, but it's like Christmas, New Year. Um, who knows? I might be able to do something for them, but I want more things going on. I just don't want it to just be. I know it's cool talking and chatting with you guys, but I want to give you something more and just make it more, I guess, entertainment. Really, not. I don't want to just be talking. But I will do that. It's just me. I will think it out and I will find a way of doing it. Um, so yeah, we'll look out for those things. They will come. As long as we keep doing these shows, as long as I can keep doing this, then it's going to happen. Because I'll be honest here, I've always been quite creative, so that's my style. I like to come up with ideas. So I'll never stop thinking. um, but yeah, feel free to comment anybody because I love to read your comments. Tuesday and Thursdays are nicely balanced. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can say definitely because if you said to me when I want to do the next show, it's Thursday. I'm planning to do another live show on Thursday. So this tonight, 7 p.m. Next show will be on Thursday at 7 p.m. It's quite good for me that, and also the 7 p.m. time seems to be perfect for me because I seem to be able to just get myself ready for that time. If it was 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. UK time, GMT, I won't be able to do it. I just won't be able to do it. I know 5 o'clock every day at 5 o'clock. I know what I'm doing. I'm kind of looking over my computer and just I kind of like around 5:30. I'm sitting down. I'm looking at the computer and I'm kind of looking at what's going on my channel. Maybe I am answering a few comments because I get quite a few comments on my channel now. So I might answer a few comments, or I might be looking over some videos that I'm going to do. I'm always doing the same thing around that time, and I feel like, well, you're not going to be ready for, you can't get me ready at that time. So 7 o'clock is about the right time. So this is a good time for me at the moment. Who knows? It might change in the future. Who knows? One more week, and we will have the new right wing blowhard. Blowhard? Oh, okay. What do you mean? Do you mean about what's going on? I don't know much about what's going on exactly in America. I heard that the vice president apparently did the Charlie Kirk show or something. That's what I heard. So I don't know if that's true or what, but if it is, for me, it seems a bit like, how does that even work? Okay, because I understand. I mean, he had. I don't. I mean, I don't know, but apparently he had a show, and he did that most nights, I guess. And the vice president did the show, which seems crazy, 'cause isn't the vice president supposed to be doing something else, like, helping to run the country or any involved didn't he do anything like that? I don't know. I mean, 'cause I don't know what you do as vice president in America, I don't know, but I'd be shocked if, like, one of our, well, I don't know, I mean, I guess Nigel Farage has his own show, so I guess politicians can have their own shows, but it does, it still seems a bit crazy, you'd expect them to be running stuff, but I don't know. Sounds cool. Oh, you on about all the ideas? Yeah. Well, let's try the Halloween one because the Halloween one is coming up more sooner. So what I'll try and do with the Halloween one is I'll put some ideas together for that. It could be that I mean I'll probably dress up. I won't, I'll dress up and I'll have some more themed either here. I mean, I don't know if I'm always going to do the show like this. I mean, this is my bed. I mean, I don't know if I'm always going to be sat on my bed, but I don't have any other room. That's the thing. Um, I share an apartment with I have a roommate, well, roommate, housemate, apartment mate, whatever you call it. So I share with them. So obviously the living area, the kitchen, the living room is more communal. So I can't, even though that would be pretty cool to film in there and do a show because there's more space. Um, and I could use the couch and everything like that. But the thing is, it wouldn't work because then she would be like, "Well, where am I going to go?" She could come and go while the show's on. It's possible. Um, I'd have to talk with her because it would be nice to have a bit of a different scene. I know I kind of like I'm just on my bed, which is cool. I mean, I'm all right, but I'd love to have an area to film, like a different area, not just like I think every live stream I've ever done, it's always me just sat on my bed for the last 2 years. It was about 2 years, I think, because I first did my first live stream. Well, no, my first live stream was not here, it was in London. I was staying in an apartment in London. I filmed it in there. So the very, very first live stream I did, I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, it was a disaster. I mean, I only talked to cameras, so I mean, it wasn't all planned. Um, what were we at? Which one did we go with? I know. I hope you are still able to get revenue from the streams. I know you had issues with being demonetized. Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. I mean, the way the channel, when I say channel support, it is really. I'm not lying about that title. That is what it is. Um, the way. I mean, I'll tell you the way it works on YouTube about income. You get income from adverts. So if there's adverts on the video, that's where I get some money, a little money for the adverts because they advertise on all the videos. Um, so you get some money for that, and obviously then it's based on how many views you get and stuff like that. So obviously you need to get a lot of views to make more money. So I kind of abandoned a lot of that. I've kind of said, look, I'm going to do my videos on the subjects I want to talk about. And if they're popular, they're popular. If they're not, they're not. But I need to do what is right because that's why I have this channel. I want to say what I feel is important to speak about. Um, and then they gave me the option because obviously channels as they grow on YouTube, you have options. I mean, basically, I have full options because my channel is at a certain size, so I do have full options. Um, so the way it works is I can have membership, but when I was first given a way for you guys to become members, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I couldn't I didn't have a clear plan. And then I realized, well, if you're going to do something like this, you should do something that helps people and it's actually something that's worthwhile for people. And I didn't want to say, "Hey guys, channel support here. Can you support my channel?" It's like, how about I do channel support, but I give you something, you know? So the live show, we've got the private area, we build a community. So I think like, yeah, that's something to give back. It's not just, oh, can you support me? It's like, no, if you're gonna support me, I want to give you something. So that was my first thing. And then it's like I do have other ideas to do more stuff, but I won't ever ask for anything if I'm not giving you more stuff. So that's really how the with the channel support and obviously support from you guys. Um, but demonetize is the worst thing ever. Yeah. Whatever I do make some money on every video I release. But if they demonetize it, you don't make anything. So if you spend time, which you do, it takes a lot of time to create videos and even doing this show. Obviously, this is time. I'm with you guys now. Um, I normally do around 2 hours, 2.5 hours when we do these shows, and yeah, I make what I make, and normally it's whatever comes back from the video. So yeah, if they demonetize, I don't make anything. um, so luckily, I'm so used to being on YouTube that when that happens now, I do like find ways to try and get remonetized. But it's all extra work. So look, just you guys being here and being supportive and just being part of the channel really helps me. I must admit, it's so important. You've no idea how important it is. And just watching the videos, believe me, even just watching videos helps. Being here, watching videos, all helps, honestly. And commenting. And believe it or not, when you see the videos, even if you write a comment, it helps. YouTube is very much like it likes people to comment and discuss and things like that. So when you do that, YouTube is kind of like, oh, all right, people talking on this video. Okay, we'll help this channel get some more viewers to this video. So yeah, it's just how it is. But being here and supporting the channel, that's really the main thing. If you're here and you're supporting, then that will help me a lot. But so far, I'm doing okay with monetization. I have to be very careful what I do, what I cover, and what, especially like music is a problem. They don't like you putting music on videos, so you'll notice that I don't really put much music on, and that's just because they can demonetize you if you have music on your channel. So I tend to stay away from music, and I tend to stay away from covering too much of videos because they don't like that either. So I'm just careful. But I've been doing YouTube for a few years now, so I kind of know. And I have been demonetized before. I've been completely demonetized. They demonetized my channel for 6 months once. And they did it because they said that it was some videos that I'd watched, and they demonetized me for 6 months. So that's why I was so careful when I came back to do live shows again, because I think it was from a live show. So it is crazy. You've got to be so careful. How's next in line? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, he's next in line. Oh, okay. What? Oh, yeah, yeah. Vice President. Well, yes, he is, isn't he? If Trump is no longer there, it's gonna be Vance, isn't it? He'll be the leader of America. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing your Halloween costume, Rachel. Yeah, well, I'll need to sort one out, but I should start soon because as you get closer to the time, it gets more harder to organize. So I'll try and do that soon. But I'll as soon as I know what I'm doing. I look, I've already got in my mind I'm going to do something for Halloween. So as soon as we get close to that time, I will definitely let you know. And I guess we'll probably be here in this room, so I'll try and do some decoration to match. I mean, it'd probably be easier in here because it's a smaller area, so I can probably decorate a little bit in the background. Um, Mine's going to be based on the Rocky Horror. Ha, he he. Oh, right. So you're going to do some. Are you going to? I mean, are any of you having like a party or anything like that, or a get together for Halloween? I know. I'm thinking of doing something. Look, I never really do anything. To be fair, I haven't really done anything properly for Halloween. I mean, I I know some people they have parties. Some people they have get-togethers. My brother, he likes to do like parties and things, and he's actually going to be at a party on Halloween. Because I was saying that maybe I would get together with my brother and some other people, but he's not going to be available now. So what I might do is, I don't know if you guys are up for it, but maybe on Halloween I might do a live show on Halloween. I mean, I don't know what day that'll be, um, but um, but I'm thinking I could do that, and then that's a Friday. Oh, that kind of works. Yeah, it's a Friday. So yeah, I might do it on a Friday. It's Friday the 31st of October. So yeah, probably I'll do a live show here on Friday. Yeah. So um for Halloween I'll probably do a live show. And then what I'm probably going to do is I'm actually talking about having a little party with my brother and some friends, and what I was thinking about doing was kind of filming some of it and then some of the things that went on there for YouTube. So I might do something with like that so I can show you guys that as well. But that's actually going to happen before Halloween, I think, because he's not available on Halloween, and I want to do something. So yeah, so I might do that as well. So there might be quite a bit around Halloween that I might be able to share with you. Maybe I'll get some Halloween videos as well. It could be quite fun actually. I'll start planning it. We'll expect a pic on Discord, Jade. Oh right, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Good idea. No, actually, good idea. Yeah, I mean, again, I always say to you guys, it's entirely up to you. Like, I'm one for showing pictures and stuff, but then again, I'm the one that's going on camera. I don't expect other people to want to take pictures and do things, but feel free. If you want to do that, feel free. If there's something you wanted to share, absolutely fine on Discord. It's entirely up to you. If you want to share something, that's where it is. That's why I've designed. Well, that's why I started doing Discord, because it just gives you that freedom to be able to do things. Obviously, on here it's not the same. You can't do as much. This will be a jump to the left. Oh, well, yeah, it was quite a good idea though. Yeah, will be interesting if you've got a costume and everything. It'll be quite interesting to see. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to dress up as. But I'm definitely going to do something this year. I want to do something this year. Just because I haven't before. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So there's that coming up. But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that anyway, because it's been like everything I've been doing. I have a lot of thoughts. I mean, I basically, for me, this YouTube and doing YouTube kind of, yeah, I've been doing it a long time in a sense, few years, but I especially in the last month or 2 months, I've had my mind has been like just buzzing with ideas, but I've really come up with some good ideas. I think, like I told you all in the last few streams, I have a Patreon, and I decided I'm going to do this movie club. So I'm working on trying to get a video out once a week. Um, so that's going to be on my Patreon. Um, and basically, what I want to do is like just discuss trans films, maybe, mostly like transgender films, or maybe LGBTQ films. I'm starting off with like short films because it'll be easier for me to learn how to do my reviews and how I'm going to present it for you. Anything that's longer might not be the same. But I even considered doing like watch-alongs where you kind of play the video and watch along with it. But I have to be careful what videos I cover, because obviously copyright and stuff. You can't put a film on and watch a film. I mean, you can if you have the film as well and you watch it separate, but I don't think that's the same. I think it's got to be more things we can just put on and we can talk. Or I can talk over it, I guess. Um, so that's what I'm thinking about doing on my Patreon. So I mean, if any of that's interesting to you, you know, please consider like at least joining there. Like I said, it's free to subscribe to that channel. And at the moment, what you'll get is probably what you're getting on YouTube mainly. There's a few videos there, I think, that are available that aren't. You don't need to like subscribe, because the lowest subscription is $5, and $5 is about, I think it's around £3.99, something like that. That's the lowest subscription, and then it goes up and up because I got different levels, but those levels I'm working on as well. But the basic level if you do join that, you basically get that's where the movie club is going to be. So there'll be like movie club and a few other things. Just realized I ain't got my necklace on. I know where my necklace. Let me put my necklace on. Forgot about it. 1 minute. I think you need to have the necklace on. So yeah, but I mean, I've had the Patreon for a few years, and originally I was just putting on. If you've seen my channel before, it was like stories and transition videos and things like that. But now it's more. I'm trying to think of more things like the movie club and things like that I can really share with you. I won't be able to get this on now. I know this necklace is really difficult to put on. Nah, it's not going to go on now. It's because I'm live. You got to be really careful with it. If I can't get it on, I won't bother, but I just thought I'd put it on. But I just don't think the dress looks nice without the necklace. What? Oh, thank you, Mercury. I've seen your thing. I'll get this necklace on, and then if I can get it on, or should I not bother? I'll give it one more go. If I can get it on. It's so small, the connection here, that really small connection. No, I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? Come on, come on. Come on. Why not working? One more go, one more go. Okay, I'm leaving it. It's not going to happen. Terrible, terrible. I mean, I love that necklace, but to connect it, it's so small, the holes. Really difficult. Oh, well, thank you, Mercury. Thank you for that. Stream tip. Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, yeah, thank you so much. Like I say, everything, every bit helps really. But I'm still doing the wheel. So you're gonna get the first wheel then tonight. So I think every time if we get anyone with tips or anything like that, we'll do the wheel. So anyone who's new here, yeah, maybe I should be saying, because there might be people here. It's like I have no idea what you're doing. If you're new here, what we've been doing really is like for the first hour or so, we have conversations like this. We chat. I go through the comments, and we just have a talk and just relax. And then, like normally for the next hour, I normally just kind of look at some different videos, or if there's something we're talking about, we can just go on and do that. Let me see this. Let me start. Oh no, it's a star. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments here. So yeah, so we've got like I mean, I'll show everybody. We've got like a wheel that we do, and what we do is we just spin a wheel basically. Before I would just pick what videos we were going to use, and I normally just pick like 2 or 3 videos, and we just kind of watch along and just watch what we just watch the videos. But now, to make it a bit more fun, I just kind of do a wheel, and then I've got like 20 plus videos. I think tonight I've got 21 videos that I've just found on YouTube and thought they look interesting, and I just put them in on this wheel, and yeah, we just spin this wheel, and that was what we do in the nighttime. When the nighttime, join the show in the nighttime. I mean, it is nighttime now here in the UK, isn't it? But let me see if I can share the screen. Just show people. So basically, because Mercury has sent me a tip, the way I do it normally now is saying, like, if I get a tip or anything like that, I jump onto, like, the videos as well. And it's a way for us to go through it. I mean, let me see. So yeah, I got 21. There's loads of different ones. I think you could see this, can't you? Let me just double check. Can you see it? Should be able to see it. Oh yeah, you can, can't you? Yeah. Looks like it's black screen for me. Oh, I know why. Sorry. It's got you've got For some reason, it put my other screen on. That's the screen, but the wheel's disappeared now. How come we can't see the wheel? Let me refresh this page. It's a bit temperamental. It keeps knocking the wheel off. Yeah, but you can see it now, I think. So yeah, I just stick my loads of different ones. But we've got ones like I mean, what have we got? Trans lives in Scotland, hormones and gender transition. You know, why it sucks to be a trans woman. Just these are just the titles of the video. But so I mean, that's basically what we do. We just kind of we spin a wheel when we look for it. So like, because Mercury's already done that, so that'll be Mercury's spin, and I'll do that very soon. So we normally do that, and otherwise I just show you other things we've been talking about. Like, you know, I've been saying about a lot of the people in the chat are members, channel members, channel supporters. That's what we call ourselves. But we also have like Discord, a private Discord. So if you're trans, or even if you're a trans ally, you don't need to be trans. You know, just anybody who's supportive or is interested in trans issues. We have a place where we can chat, and those are kind of the benefits of being a channel supporter. And we've also got like now we've got a forum. In the forum, basically, we can discuss different subjects. So I'll start building that forum up. I might even put some more things on it now, because I was thinking we need to like have a hormone section and things like that, so we can talk about those things. And it's quite good because sometimes you can't talk about certain subjects on, like, if you would talk about certain things here, some things you're not allowed to speak about. You know, YouTube can be funny about certain topics. So it's good we have a place where we can talk, really. Anyway, so we've been talking for about 50 minutes, and Mercury's already tipped, so we could start on some videos. I think we should actually. So let's have a look at a video then. So I'm going to share the screen with the wheel. So let's click that. Let's see what comes up. What could it be? Transgender beauty queen. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so let me set this video up for you guys. So this one that we're going to watch, I have seen before, a long time ago, actually. It's been around for quite a while. One moment. It's going to play music now. Don't play music. Just 1 minute ago. For some reason, it's decided it's going to go slow again. But yeah, I think this one's been on YouTube for quite a few years. So I did watch it a few years ago. Let me see. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. So I guess I mean, it's ABC News. We'll have to see. It's had 2.8 million views, this video, and it was 13 years ago. So it's been on YouTube for quite a while. Let's see if I can share the screen. So it should show up now. But it won't let me go have a look. So I'm gonna have to make it a bit smaller. I just want to make sure that it's shared with you guys, because no, it isn't. See, that's why I have to come check. If I didn't check, you won't be able to see it, and then I'll be talking about something you won't be able to see. So here you go. You can see it here. And put on full screen. So yeah, we'll just watch a little bit of this video, and then I'll talk a little bit about. I will talk about it while watching it. But anyway, let's start a little bit and have a look. Oh, let's put some volume on as well. Okay.
We all know that some beauty
Oh, it's quite quiet. 1 minute.
pageant contestants have had enhancement done to their bodies to become even more shapely. But probably no one has had as much work done as Jenna Talakova. Born a boy, the 23-year-old wanted to enter the Miss Universe Canada pageant, but the contest officials, learning that she was transgender, tried to disqualify her because they said she was not a naturally born woman.
Right. So I don't know if any of you have heard of this or even seen this video before. Like I said, it's been on YouTube for 13 years. So you might come across it. I remember I came across it before. Don't know. I was probably just watching through videos, but yeah. So she was not allowed to join because she was transgender. Well, let's see what happened.
In the center of headlines this week, Jenna is not just a woman with a history, she is a woman who is making history. So, who is Jenna, and will she be able to compete? She sat down with us yesterday along.
So I don't know. I don't know if she ever got to compete then. Might be interesting to look that up, actually. I might try and look that up a bit later.
Alongside her mother for her very first television interview. Every year, hundreds of thousands of beauty pageants are staged around the world. Millions parade and
I mean, I just say something at this point. I mean, because I think I've told a few of you before, I have a lot of friends that are from Thailand, and it seems quite common in Asian countries for trans women to compete in beauty pageants. They have their own. What's the one that's called in Thailand? Something Miss. I'll have to look it up. Let me see. But there's they have beauty pageants and a lot of. I mean, not really. To be honest, with most of my friends, I have some friends. They're not in the UK that are trans, and they do compete in beauty pageants. In fact, I have a friend that's really into it, really into it. My friends here in the UK, I don't think many of them have been involved with it, but there is definitely a culture in Thailand anyway, and I think the Philippines and probably a lot of Asian countries for trans women to join these beauty pageants. Let me see if I can find out what it is. Just see on my phone. Let me see if I can find what it's called. Oh yeah, they've got in Thailand. They have International Miss. Oh, is it International Miss International Queen pageant? And then they have Tiffany Universal pageant. I do know the Tiffany quite well, so that was the one that I was thinking of. So they have like Tiffany beauty pageant. I might show that later on. In fact, I'll probably show you a little bit of that one later on. But yeah, it's quite common in Thailand. But here, well, here in the West, I guess this is America or Canada. I guess we don't really have that many transgender beauty pageants. But I think we do. We've had a few trans women take part in them since. So, but she wasn't allowed in this one apparently.
Compete to be crowned the most beautiful woman.
I regard myself as a woman with a history.
But when 6'1" Canadian Jenna Talakova entered this year's Miss Universe pageant, the biggest and grandest of them all,
and what's so interesting about this, it is Miss Universe. Pretty sure it's Miss Universe. Is now owned or is the company that owns it is run by a trans woman from Thailand. So to say that she wasn't allowed to take part, I'm not saying that it would make any difference with a trans woman in charge, but I'm just mean because obviously in Thailand they have a separate one. They don't compete in the same one. Trans women don't compete in the same one as cis women. That's how they do it in Thailand. They have a separate one. And the Tiffany one is very, very popular, so it's still a big event. But yeah, it's just a trans woman that runs it now.
he set off a firestorm of controversy. It's hard to know, but Talakova may be the first transgender woman to try to compete in a traditional beauty pageant, an attempt bold, brash, and pushing boundaries, but one that raises fundamental questions. What is a woman? And do you have to be born female to be female?
Right. Well, I mean, obviously, we know here what we believe on this anyway. But I mean, I guess they're asking the question. But I guess 13 years ago, this is where people were asking questions and kind of, they were starting to realize, yeah, there's more. There's starting to be more visible trans people, becoming more visible. And maybe, I don't know if she was. I mean, she's just saying that she was one of the first. I don't know. I don't know if she was one of the first trying to get into the national beauty pageants. But I know since then we've had many trans women definitely been involved. But I'll be honest here, I don't really follow that much with beauty pageants, so I can't say exactly. I feel like I should know more about it. But I'm pretty aware that we have had trans women involved with beauty pageants.
You were born a boy. What was your name as a boy?
My name was Walter.
Jenna, this is you?
Yeah, this is me at my Nana's house with my dad.
You were a very cute little boy, Jenna. Does anyone still call you Walter?
Nobody calls me Walter.
Yeah, exactly. I can understand why she would be asking these questions, because if she doesn't know, then it's something. And there is still people in society that don't realize.
Myrtle Perry is Jenna's mother. You had 4 boys. Now you have 3 sons and a daughter.
Yes, I do. I got the daughter.
Jenna, when did you first know that you were different?
I just always knew that I was not what they were saying. It wasn't right. I thought that I was in the wrong body.
Yeah, so like many trans people, I think most of us here can relate to what she's saying. I mean, I definitely feel like I can relate to that.
Was really confused because they kept saying I was a boy, and I just never felt that way. I was always attracted to everything feminine.
Jenna, still Walter, says by 8th grade her hair was long and her clothes were feminine.
But it's good that she could start to present more as herself from a younger age. I mean, that is a good thing. Because obviously we know even now the way some people wish or want society to be. They don't want this to be an option. They don't want people to be free to be who they are. So it's good that she was able to do it. And it seems like her mother is very supportive. So she's definitely lucky in that sense, because I understand that there's a lot of people who are not in that position.
Did you use the boys' bathroom or the girls' bathroom?
I used the girls' bathroom in high school. They were very supportive of my school.
But not necessarily the other.
Well, that's pretty good. So at least the school was supportive. And this just brings up, I know I'm going on about other things that maybe not relate to this particular video, but like the thing they're trying to do in the UK now, for Women's Scotland, who brought the Supreme Court ruling forward, they wanted to, they want to stop trans children from being able to use the toilet that they feel safe in, and they identify their gender identity. So it just shows you, how damaging some of these things that society are doing and affecting normal people. Yeah.
The students.
You hear stories of kids being beaten up, lured into things and stuff. So that was really, a lot of these things went through my mind.
Were you ever beaten?
No, I was never beaten.
It was just name calling.
Just, name calling. It's used a lot, tranny.
Jenna, at what age did you physically start to transition to be?
So yeah, okay, I'll just stop it for a little bit. Yeah, so obviously, I think we all understand with the name calling. I think for me, when I was at school, I didn't transition at school, and I don't think I could have. Firstly, I don't think there was the support there. I might be wrong. It's all right me saying, oh, there wouldn't be the support, but you never know. Some teachers that you think might not have been supportive might have actually been the opposite, and actually been quite supportive if you'd have come out and just said who you were. You never know until you actually do it. Unfortunately, that's the only way you can find out. But I definitely feel like when I was at school, if I'd have come out, I remember some of the kids in my school being very, very, even like for the gay students in my school, they got a hard time, really hard time. So really coming out was just not an option in my school. And that's the sad thing. I feel like in the last 15 years, 10, 15 years, I feel like for young trans and for gay children, it's been more easier for them to come out because we've started to open up, and there's been more acceptance and more understanding and more visibility. But with what's going on now in the UK and America, you can see that there is definitely they're trying to certain people, certain politicians, and certain commentators that are trying to push it back. And I wouldn't wish that on children. I would have loved to been able to feel free to come out as a child, and to think that they're trying to force that just because they don't understand what it means to be trans. And that's it. That's the thing. They don't understand, so they think they can't relate with what we're saying. And it's a real shame, really. What's going on today.
Being a female.
14. Well, I went to the doctor and I just let them know this is how I feel, this is what it is, and I need to start hormones as soon as possible. I took estrogen, which helped me develop my own breast and keep my skin as it was.
After she'd had years of psychological.
So she said that she was 13 when she managed to get hold of. That's what I took from that, which was taken at 13. Obviously, we know the younger you start, the effects and everything, and obviously it will stop you from developing any male features. So it is good if you can start younger, but like I said, in today's climate, I guess I have no idea how possible that is.
Logical therapy. Doctors gave Jenna, now 19, what she dreamed of. Letters stating that she qualified for sex reassignment surgery, which the Canadian health system paid for.
The surgery is pretty intense.
I'm going to have to ask you some tough questions that people really want to know.
So she got gender confirmation surgery when she was 19, and in Canada it was paid by the health service. So I presume it still is paid by the Canadian health service. I know here in the UK it is actually still funded by the NHS. So it is possible to have it here in the UK, and you don't need to pay for it, which is a good thing. But yeah, it's good. I don't know what the issue is in America. I'm not sure what the rule is around that in America. I presume you have to pay, the health insurance or something.
Part of the sex surgery is that the skin of the penis is used
That's
to create
correct.
what appears to be a vagina. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Must have been terribly painful.
It was terribly painful, but seeing something on your body for that long and not being able to look at myself in the mirror because I couldn't stand seeing the other part, it was actually very rewarding too.
So if I saw you undressed, you would.
Okay, but yeah, like so many of us, like, obviously it depends. I know everyone has sorry, I'm knocking the speaker here and the microphone. If it goes off, let me know. Yeah, but like so many of us, we have different relationships to our body, but I know so many trans women that do have a big problem with that part of the body. And obviously, she managed to get done at 19. It's that's good for her. Well, let's see what she's saying, because she's asking about being naked now, which is, these are a bit intrusive questions, but anyway, we'll go with it.
would look like a woman to me, totally. Yes?
Yes.
She has a vagina. Looks like a woman.
Did you also have breast implants?
I have.
Did you have to change your voice?
I had to have the Adam's apple removed, and I did a lot of vocal training.
Mhm.
Starting the estrogen so young, it really helped with my voice.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like with voices, I make no beef about my own voice. It is what it is. But yeah, you've got the vocal training, haven't you? But if you start younger, this is the thing. Like, obviously, like your throat, your vocal cords, they develop because of testosterone. If you've got testosterone in your body, they're gonna be more deeper. And And like the only option is if you do it before, like obviously she did it. She managed to transition at a very young age. Well, very young, but a younger age. But if you leave it after puberty, then the options are like vocal training for voice, or you can even have surgery now. But I don't know how effective that is. I've seen people talk about it, but I think it's kind of 50-50. But if any of you've got an idea out there, well, let me know. But I mean, I did the vocal training, and for me, I don't know. I did it for a bit, and I kind of, I well, the teacher wasn't too happy with me, to be honest with you, because I was doing it and I was kind of not really focused. And I know I'm not really that bothered about my voice, to be honest with you. I know it's like a bit of a tell, but I was just like doing all the stuff, and it was like, I don't want to be like stressing over something, So it was a little bit much for me. But that's the thing, you don't have to do as much vocal training if you could take hormones when you're younger. It definitely helps a lot.
When did you change your name from Walter to Jenna, and why Jenna?
I helped with that.
Okay,
Remember,
tell
we
me.
were going through names, and then I said, Jenna. I said, that sounds so you.
Yeah.
There was no
Also, a mum helped her choose her name. Yeah.
more Walter. Next, Jenna set out to make her new gender legal, presenting letters from her doctors that allowed her to change her Canadian driver's license, passport, even her birth certificate from male to female.
Yeah, and saying this, I mean, it depends where you are watching this. In the UK, we still have all that option. We can still change all our passports, our driver's license, and birth certificates. And I still, I mean, I've always felt like that's a really good thing for trans people here in the UK. But I do fear with the new government, I think the next election, I think whichever government gets in, I do fear that they're going to try and do something similar to what I've seen in America, which seems to be that if you didn't change your gender on your birth certificate, they're not going with your passport. They're putting male on it. If you're female, you're a transgender woman, and you already changed it to female, they're changing it back to male. So I guess any advice here, if you're in the UK, I would definitely say make sure that you've got all your documentation sorted ASAP, because I don't know what's going to happen in the next government, and I feel like the next government is definitely wanting to follow more of a Trump style government than a government that's going to be open to trans people.
Are you attracted to men or to women?
I'm attracted to men. I have a partner.
You have a boyfriend who knows that you are transgender?
Yes, he's very supportive. Same age as me. Just an amazing man.
Did you meet?
I don't know if the questions that she's asking are what is it supposed to sound like this. I guess, I mean, in one way you could say, well, if no one knew anything about being trans, then I guess fair enough, the questions are fair. But I do feel like when she's asking, it's like, come on, but maybe, this is a few years back, and then maybe at the same time, there is people probably were watching this when this was aired, probably thought like maybe they wouldn't know about trans people, so maybe it's fair. But they are a bit like, come on, the questions.
Him before or after your surgery?
After my surgery.
With her new body, Jenna entered 2 beauty pageants, one in Thailand for transgenders, and then she went mainstream, taking the big leap into the Miss Universe contest against her mother.
So she did take part in a Thai transgender pageant. So I wonder which one that one was, but yeah, like I said, Thailand is, I mean, a lot more. I say it's so, I'd say a lot more open, but normally the transgender pageants are not the same as the cis women pageants. They normally are separated. So the downside is you've got two, they're normally not. You don't get trans women competing in the women cis women's pageant, but at the same time, I know that the transgender pageants are actually really popular and very big in Thailand. A lot of people treat them like big events when they're on. So I guess the trans women in Thailand, they don't really care because they just said, well, we've got our own pageant and we don't need to be competing with cis women. We just got our own. We just compete with each other.
Mother's wishes?
Well, I didn't like it.
Because you knew there might be some trouble.
Even in Thailand, it was just her coming into the limelight, and I just wasn't really comfortable with that.
Jenna was chosen to be one of more than 60 beauties to compete for the Miss Universe Canada crown.
Okay. Also, she competed in the Miss Canada because she's Canadian. Okay, and so she competed for that, and I guess she won then.
But before she could put on her evening gown and bikini, she was outed
Oh.
on the internet as
Oh, so she couldn't. Then they outed her. Okay.
transgender. Pageant officials then disqualified Jenna because they said she was not, quote, a naturally born female. And their decision created a torrent of headlines around the world.
Jenna Talakova is a dude.
She was born a male.
Now to the
Yeah, and this is another thing. This is, here we go with the male. Sorry, the what's it called? The media again, and all ready for like spreading. Oh, look at this trans woman, and like that idiot there with saying like she's anyway, idiot. This is what we get, and they just want to sensationalize, just like that. You know what they're like, just annoying. Obviously annoy me.
controversy heating up the international beauty pageant world.
Jenna, if you knew there was going to be this much controversy, would you have entered?
I didn't know there would be this much controversy.
Yeah, exactly. Why should there be? Why should there be? What's the issue?
I was just entering because, I wanted to represent Canada. I think I'm a beautiful woman inside and out, and I think I would have done the job.
It was
Yeah, they should have just let her compete. Why not? Just let her compete. If you like it or if you don't like it, it's tough, isn't it? And the thing is, like, let us see if she won, then she won, didn't she? That just proves the fact. Like, okay, she was the best woman there. She won the competition. But to not let her compete at all is just, well, it's just the same thing, isn't it? Like, they just don't want trans people involved with anything. Just like they don't want any trans people in sport. They don't want any trans people, even just something like this. This is just a beauty competition. It's about beauty, isn't it? And she is a woman. So why not just let her compete?
wasn't long before Gloria Allred, the famous lawyer and women's rights advocate, came to Jenna's side. Gloria, was Jenna under any legal obligation to say that she was transgender?
None whatsoever. She is legally a female. She is recognized in Canada as a female. She is.
And that's the thing, isn't it? This recognition, that's so true. I mean, the reality is, just like here in the UK, you have we're recognized, trans women are recognized, and trans men are recognized in our gender, and obviously, getting the gender recognition certificate and stuff like that, going through all that, and then for it just to be taken away from us just because, okay, we're going to change the rules here, we're going to change the law, and it's like, well, what is being recognized for who we are? And it seems so simple to me, like just give us that, and then we can all just get on with our lives, instead of now it all being an issue. And then you've got to get people like myself that kind of come out there and are gonna voice their opinions, and they don't like that. They don't like people like me. Read some of my comments on my videos. You've got people saying, "Oh, what you're doing." It's like, well, that's what's gonna happen. If you're gonna take my rights away, I was fine just being in the background, but as soon as you do that, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna come after you. I'm gonna come and say, no, this is wrong. And like, there's so many people like me who'll do that. And what do they expect? You can't be doing things like this. But I mean, this was 14 years ago. The thing is, things like this you kind of watch and say, oh yeah, 14 years ago they still weren't letting trans women have the rights. But the thing is, I just feel like, yeah, well, we're going back to this. I felt like we're kind of moving away from it, and then we reverted back.
Is recognized as female on her driver's license, on her passport, and on her.
And that's another thing. Where else can she compete? Okay, so she's a beauty queen. This is what she does, right? So where else can she compete? She can't. She's recognized as a woman. She has documentation that recognizes her as a woman. And then it's like, well, where's she going to compete now? Because she can't compete. She can't compete with men, because it's like that's not. So it's like, of course she's going to compete in the women's section. So but this is the thing. Everyone's like, she'll just have to, she ain't allowed to compete. She ain't allowed to be part of that. It's just not right. 1 minute. Okay, I got my necklace on. But no, this is the thing. This is the hypocrisy with it all. This is what I said. I said this about swimming. If I want to go swimming again, I mean, I did a video about swimming, and I said I want to go swimming. And if I wanted to compete with other people swimming, people in the comments were saying, "Yeah, you have to compete with the men." It's like I can't compete with the men. I can compete with the women because I'm a woman. I can't compete with the men. But this is just the mentality and the way our world still is, unfortunately.
Birth certificate, and she is female.
Gloria, you take on a lot of important cases. Why did you take this case?
Because what happened to Jenna is very, very important. The Miss Universe competition, Barbara, had the rule that a contestant had to be a naturally born female. That is a rule that is blatantly discriminatory.
Exactly. Because we don't live in the past. We don't live in the old world. Okay? Trans people have always existed, and we've fighting for our rights. We're still fighting for our rights, but we're here. We're not going away. And until they change this, this backward way of thinking, it's like, what's she gonna do? Okay, I understand in sport people can argue, well, there might be some advantage. You can argue that. I still think that there's certain ways of regulating so that there isn't an advantage. Obviously you should be not. I mean, you have to be like probably on hormones and things like that. You can't have a higher level of testosterone, I guess. But at the end of the day, when you talk about beauty competition, well, there's no physical element to this. This is just you go on stage and you perform, and you have to hit all the criteria. I mean, they have to present in different outfits. They have to, I believe, they have to talk about what their interests are and things like that. It's not. There's a lot of different elements to beauty pageants, and I guess there's a professional. I mean, I couldn't do it. The way they walk, the way they present themselves. There's a lot of, you have to spend a lot of time and be really into that. And why shouldn't she be able to compete? It's like there's no. I don't see any physical things. It's not like she had to fight people there, and they could say, well, maybe she'd have an advantage, which clearly she wouldn't have had an advantage because she's not just. Just transition. She's been transitioning since she was very young as well. So she probably doesn't even have like some of her bone structure. I mean, there's arguments about how our bone structure is. Her bone structure is even going to be more feminine in the sense because she transitioned, I guess, before puberty by the looks of it. So she just does not have anything physically. But even physically, it wouldn't matter because it's not a physical thing. She should be able to compete. I mean, it's ridiculous.
And she has been standing up against it because she doesn't want what happened to her to have to be endured by anyone else.
Only one woman in the world will win the experience of a lifetime.
The Miss Universe pageant is owned by Donald Trump.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I thought he used to own it. Isn't that funny? Yeah, the fact that it used to be Donald Trump as well that had owned the pageant.
When Jenna's story went viral, saying that she couldn't compete because she wasn't a naturally born woman, two media pros like Allred and Trump couldn't help throwing mud at each other.
Yes, isn't it strange? Isn't it strange that the world's like this?
At a press conference.
She did not ask Mr. Trump to prove that he is a naturally born man, or to see the photos of his birth to view his anatomy to prove that he was male.
The same day, Trump phoned TMZ.
So joining us on the line right
Okay, so well, we'll see what he has to say about this then. But I'm guessing I already know what he must have said about this.
now, Donald Trump. Donald, welcome to TMZ Live.
Hello, Harvey. I think Gloria would be very, very, very impressed with me. I really do.
The attacks stem from a statement released by Trump's pageant officials.
Okay, 1 minute. Let's see what they actually have to say about all this.
Saying that Jenner could compete, but only if she met, quote, the standards established by other international competitions.
What other international competitions is he talking about? This is extremely ambiguous.
Well, that's Trump altogether, though, isn't it? You see, he just deflected from it, and that's it. Again, even, I mean, now I see how we see Trump in his position as the president. I mean, it doesn't really shock me that he wasn't very supportive. Well, it wouldn't have been, would he?
Why doesn't he stop being wishy-washy and just say clearly, unequivocally, Jenna can compete and the rule is gone?
And so we asked Donald Trump.
We looked at the laws of Canada and we looked at the laws of the United States, and every country is different, but it was obvious to us that she was entitled to compete.
If Jenner should win
Well, so he was okay with that then, or what?
in Canada in that pageant, can she compete in the World Miss Universe pageant?
Yes.
In the future, can transgender women compete in Miss Universe?
Yes.
Well, I mean, did he keep his word for that? I don't know, but it's interesting to hear that from him, especially with the things he's been talking about recently.
So we thought everything was hunky-dory, but Donald, being Donald, had his own take.
I looked at her name and somebody brought this up to me. Genital. Those are the first letters of her name, and it's genital. And I'm saying,
Oh, come on. This is okay. This is definitely him. Crazy.
to myself, that's strange. Could there be an ulterior motive?
I think that her mother has explained why she took the name. And with all due respect to Mr. Trump, he really needs to stop being focused on gender.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, okay, then. So in the end, yes, that's Trump being Trump, isn't it? Exactly what we'd expect.
Genitals, his or anyone else's. This world does not revolve around his penis or anyone else's genitalia. Whether a person is a woman is not.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that this. I mean, and you can imagine, like, she's not going to be able to compete. I bet she never got to compete, especially with him in charge.
Simply defined by her genitalia.
But all sparring aside, Donald Trump did change the pageant rules so that transgender women can compete. You're entering the pageant.
So wait, so he did. Okay, so all right then. So he did do that. Well, I'm still shocked that he did change that then, but obviously the way he talks now, it doesn't really match that that style, does it? I mean, now it's kind of like the trans people are the enemies.
Was because you were beautiful
But that's because I think it suits the political narrative that they want at the moment.
and wanted to win a contest, or because you were trying to make a statement?
Because I'm a woman and I feel like the universe, the creator, just put me in this position as an advocate. If it's helping anybody else, my story and my actions, then I feel great about it.
We don't know how the other pageant contestants feel about gender because the pageant doesn't take place until May 19th, but an unofficial.
It'll be interesting to see. Well, I think we got all that now. Let's move on. I think it'd be interesting now to see what the outcome actually was of that. To be fair, I'd actually want to know. Let me What's he doing now? I can't get on the page yet. 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see actually what the outcome was in the end. Did she get to compete? Oh, let me see some of the comments. Maybe some of you guys might know more than me about what's been going on. I'll need to find out where I was last with the comments. Let me see what we got here. Oh, it's so small, my screen. 1 minute. Let me try and reduce my screen size because I can't see the comment at all now. Remove that for a minute. That's not letting me do it. How come it won't let me make the screen? I can hardly see it. Okay, then I have to read it here. Yeah, it's definitely a gamble for a lot of people. Oh, okay. I think I might have read some. Let me see. Very personal question there from the host. Yeah, well, I was thinking that. I think when I first watched it, I thought that as well, Mercury. You do get this though with, I'd say, older videos, but then at the same time, it seems to be quite common with even videos now where they ask very questions that you think we shouldn't really be asking that. Janice, she's beautiful like us. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, this is it. I mean, and she's definitely beautiful to take part in the competition. I mean, she is. I mean, I don't know much about her now. She's a beauty queen. No, something I don't know what this person's saying. Sorry. Unfortunately, if you can't in this we need to speak. We'll have to speak English, unfortunately. So if it's not English, I won't be able to read it. Oh, sorry. Well, because I can only speak English, that's why. It's disgraceful that she was treated like that. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, of course. It was a terrible thing. Why is my computer, why has it gone so small? I will always fight for trans rights. It's our life. Well, this is what I say. I mean, they push us into a corner, Jade, and where do they expect us to go? We're trans. We can't just go, okay, then you don't like us. We'll just go hide away. It's not like we can just disappear. It's like it's our life. It's who we are. Sorry. It's who we are. So we can't run and hide or just stop fighting. Like I said, we got, Mercury. We have to fight. And we're going to fight because it's us. It's what else are we supposed to do? I am now emboldened in a dispute with a major corporation portraying that they are very supportive publicly. Okay. So I am now emboldened in a dispute with a major corporation portraying that they are very supportive publicly. Are they not supportive behind the scenes? Is that what you're trying to say, Jade? Sorry, so that, but you're trying to sort them out at the moment, yeah? No one wants to see Trump's anatomy. No, they don't. No, definitely not. But it was interesting. I didn't know he would pop up. I forgot that he actually used to own the Miss Universe, but he I don't know if he sold it or what happened, but yeah, he used to own it. Let me see if I can find anything just to follow up from that. So she was called Janice Tuck. I can't pronounce her second name. Let me see if there's anything. Maybe a video. Let me have a look. Where can I? 1 minute. Let me get my keyboard. Maybe I can. I got my Wi-Fi keyboard. I can use. Interview. I didn't want to interview. I didn't put that. I just wanted to see what she'd done since. See if we can get a follow-up of what happened. It seems like most of the stuff on YouTube is about 13 years ago. Let me share the screen with you. Don't me looking, but you don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, most of the stuff I'm looking at here is let's see, this is 11 years ago. Plastic surgery, Miss Universe allowed. Okay, allows transgender participant. But this was 13 years ago, so I think this is probably the same thing. This is probably the same thing. So I don't know if she actually did get to. This is 3 years ago. Behind the Dress documentary, Miss Universe pageant. Oh, so what did she get to compete? Let's see a little bit of this. Maybe this will let us know. A bit. Behind the Dress, okay. Oh, sorry.
Jenna
Sound?
Talikova may soon make history. And my colleague, Barbara Walters, is here to tell us why.
So let me tell you about it. This woman is a knockout. She is 6'1". She had hormones and a sex change operation, and then she entered the Miss Universe Canada competition, which takes place this May, only to be told by.
Oh, so it's the same thing, just saying that she wasn't allowed to participate then. So I don't know really, unless we is this her? This is 12 years ago again. She has a page, but it looks like video-wise, did she ever compete? I don't think there's much on here. No, I can't tell. I'm not sure. I'll have a look. I'll look it up. Unless anybody in the comments knows. It's just interesting, you know, you watch something like that and you think, well, did she end up competing, or did she look? I'll have a look myself. Let me have a quick look, see if I can find out. Because I'm kind of interested now to know. Let's see. So it's Jenna Tala. Did she compete? Let me see. So she was disqualified from the Miss Universe Canada pageant on the basis she wasn't a cis woman. Did she compete after? They seem to be all like focused on that particular time, but not really much after. There's a Wikipedia on her. Yeah, she did a legal battle, didn't she? Did she actually get to compete then? Not really. After previous competing in 2010 in Miss International, I think that's the Thai. All right, so she competed in Miss International Thailand in 2010. That was in Thailand. And then she registered to go to Miss Universe Canada. And then she was disqualified. Then she got a lawyer, didn't she? The organized reverse to decide before the case. Nice to reverse the decision and allow her to compete. The organization revealed its decision before the case. At the pageant and made it into the so she made it into the top 12, but failed to reach top 10. She was, however, one of the 4 contestants awarded title of Miss Congeniality, and was named co-marshal on 2012's Vancouver Pride in recognition to her fight. Okay, so she did. They did let her compete, but she just she didn't win. But well, that's good then. At least she got in. That's good. We're still sharing. I'm not sharing the screen now, what we say? It would be lovely if the 10 people I gifted a membership would continue it. It would be lovely to grow this channel, and we need the support for Rachel. Yeah. Oh well, thank you. What did you gift membership to people in the thing? Did you gift it to some people you knew? Yeah, I mean, by all means. I mean, well, thank you, Jade. Thank you for helping me and for helping the channel. But of course, yeah, if anybody, and if you know anybody who wants to join, I mean, this is another thing. Like, feel free to let people know. Like I say, I'm trying to build a community as well as just the channel, not just the channel, but as a community as well. So it's kind of a bigger thing. But if you want to help with that, Jade, thank you so much. So definitely, everything you do, it really means a lot to me. And we can definitely we can talk more about that if you think there's any way to keep the channel growing and the community. I really welcome that. So I'm always open to ideas from members such as yourself. Thank you. Yeah, so anyway, so she's no longer let me see. Can you see it? Probably not. Let me try and share this screen again. Here we go. But I do know now that the person in charge, what was it called? Miss Universe, isn't it? Let me just put transgender. See what comes up. Oh right. So we did first transgender woman to compete at Miss World. All right. No, I shouldn't be watching all this, but let's watch a little bit.
Yo siempre he pensado que era muy positivo
Okay,
soñar.
well, we can put this because she's not speaking English. So obviously so it was the Spanish lady that was the first transgender to compete in Miss World. What year was this? Oh, my computer's doing. Well, this was published 5 years ago. Okay. To say what year? 2018. Is that her name? Catalina Gray from the Philippines. Hey, what? Miss Universe 2018. Oh, is that who won? Angelina Ponce. Oh, okay. The first transgender woman to compete in Miss World on the Miss World stage. So she was the first trans woman to actually compete. So we do have a trans woman that has competed in the thing. But the owner, there we go. I'm just giving you loads of videos tonight. We got one spin, and look at all these videos we got for one spin. So this is actually now. I will show you this. Back to my Thailand connection. This is the new owner of Miss Universe, and she is transgender from Thailand. We'll just watch a little bit. How long is it on for? It's only 2 minutes.
I turn pain into power.
Is that a message you want others to hear?
That's right. Gain your own strength.
So let's see. This Thai reality star and tycoon is the first woman to own Miss Universe. So she now owns it. So she bought the 71-year-old organization on October the 26th for 20 million US. You'll find in Thailand that there is some very, very wealthy people. The thing is, whenever you look at Thailand, they always show you Thailand as if like, so like huts and villages and things like that. And there's parts of Thailand that are very especially in rural areas. But there is some very, very wealthy people in Thailand. So yeah, so she just bought that, you know, like you do. Okay, is that her name? Jakara. Oh yeah, Jakara Juntaping. I can't pronounce that. Hopes to use. Sorry, I don't. Even though I've heard her name before, but and it's Jakara Putta. Anyway, hopes to use the pageant to reach a wider audience and inspire women.
I would love to encourage
whatever.
the people who is running the country, the government, to see the essence of having the money from tourism. And the vehicle, the best way to do so, to promote the 5F factor, is Miss Universe, is almost 1 billion people watching, and owned by Thai trans women, 100%. And the
Yeah, I think that for me that is quite impressive to say that it's actually now owned by a trans woman. I think that's pretty cool, to be honest with you. Whatever way, you know, a trans woman owns that is kind of cool.
Thai person who would love to contribute the goodness to the country also.
Sorry. A trans woman herself, she helps set up a non-profit transgender rights group. Yeah, I do feel like trans people in Thailand in the last few years have started to get some more rights. Like I said, I always talk about Thailand and being kind of a bit of a slight, you know, they're not stuck in our culture war bubble at the moment. Their interests aren't fighting about trans people using toilets and competing in sports and things like that. I must also say, because there is a high amount of trans people in the country, they can even have their own sports team. So it is a little bit different from the West, you know. And I think trans people they're okay with that, because I guess if there's a lot of trans people, they like it, because a lot of people like to watch trans themed events. You know, if you had a football game, soccer game, if you're in America, and you had trans players, people in Thailand would watch that. They would actually go and watch that as a legit thing. They would enjoy it. So there is the amount of trans people, plus it's actually going to be profitable if they did it. I feel like in the West we just don't have the numbers the same way to do something like this, or maybe we just don't have the encouragement from governments. But it's not that I'd want that. I feel like we should be in the same group as women and as men. But in Thailand, it's just that's how it's done. But they are starting to get more acceptance than just being classed as trans. I mean, obviously they just got same-sex marriage bill has gone through in Thailand. So now you know, gay, lesbian, and trans, you can marry in Thailand. So that's gone through. But I hope for Thai trans people, I hope that they will be able to at least eventually be able to have the right to change their gender markers on their passports and birth certificates. I don't know when that will be possible, but I hope one day it will. They definitely have more support, and I know that Thai people do not fight like we do about the culture war bubble, because that's what we're stuck in at the moment. That's what's going on in America and the UK.
The Universe platform, actually much bigger than Thailand, that I can have my own voice, my statement, my opinion, the perspective, and the courage to talk to everyone, the inspiration, and I can become the aspiration for so many people, particularly women, LGBTQ, that they can transform.
What they said. The Miss Universe pageant, which started in 1952, broadcasts in 165 countries. Yeah, like I say, I'm not a massive fan of this. I just don't follow it really. But I've got friends that are really into it, and I have sometimes sat with them while they've watched, and they've got really into it. But they kind of get very upset because obviously a lot of my friends are Thai, and they support the Thai contender. And sometimes when the Thai contender's out, they just give up. They don't want to watch anymore.
And the new Miss Universe is
in 2018. Oh, yes. So there's the first transgender contestant, Angela Ponce, Miss Spain. Yeah. So this lady is the first trans contender. So it's come a long way since we. So it has come a long way since the days of Trump owning it and what we saw in the other video. And I think the fact that it's owned by a trans woman, I don't have any fear that there's ever going to go backwards like we're seeing in other Western countries. Should be no reason for that to happen. Okay, that was South China Morning Post. But anyway, interesting. So I don't know what any of you thought about that, but there you go. I don't know if did anyone leave any comments. Let me just check if any of you thought anything about that or. Let me see. I'm going to start it because I can't see the comments now. It's ridiculous. My screen has gone really small, so the screen that I use. Oh, I can make it bigger, but now I can't see my comments on here. This is crazy. Why is he doing this to me? Bear with me. Oh wait, nah, it's still small. It doesn't matter. I'll read them here instead. So it's got Jade here. So I am now emboldened to dispute. I think that's what you said before. Then I got that one. I got these. Skip down here. Right, what's this? Cheap viewers. Okay, ignore that. The problem is I'm connected to Twitch, and Twitch I haven't found a way of like stopping like random comments. So you'll get some crazy comments come through here. You probably can't see it on yours because if you're on another site, I can see every comment from all my things. I have to try and remember when I see comments. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave the chat. I hope you all have a lovely evening and a great day tomorrow. Sweet dreams all. All right. Well, see you later, Jade. So you have to let me know, Jade, if it's too late for you. Let me know because it might be possible I could come on earlier and be on, but then stay for longer. But we'll have to see. Right now, I'm trying to at least stick to about 2.5 hours. That's what I've been trying to stick to. But anyway, have a good night, Jade, and thanks for being here. Anyway, and like the show will still be here for especially for channel members. It'll never go away. Whatever I do, it'll always be here. Thank you. Okay, so Jade's gone. Well, yeah. I mean, anyway, that was good. I wanted to just follow on from that. I think that was quite a little interesting. You see, that's what I like about when we cover some of these videos and stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. But this is what I'm saying. Like, when we look at videos, you never know where it's going to go. I mean, like, I didn't expect tonight to be talking to you about, the owner of Miss Universe and things like that. But sometimes these things come. That's what I like about these shows. They can start off on one thing and we can go wherever we want. Yeah, I find it quite interesting, to be honest with you. So you see how things have improved in the last 15 years. I think we said that video come out, but let's see where it goes from here. Because I mean, international like that, Miss Universe is around the world. And believe me, wherever you guys are, and I mean, I'm happy to get input from people that are from other countries if they can tell me. But I know, like, obviously the UK and America, we're stuck in some weird kind of culture war. And right now, our governments seem to be siding with the anti-trans groups and the transphobes and all this lot. Why? I have no idea. But I see in other countries, there's definitely no country is perfect for trans people. I have yet to see a country that is perfect. There is some that have got a lot better environment than our own. The only reason I bring Thailand up is because I do go to Thailand. I spend a lot of time in Thailand. And I can definitely say that on the surface, life is easy and fair. It's not so fair when you look outside of that. So, I mean, like for me personally, I mean, I am a British citizen. So at the moment, I have the right to be, with gender recognition and everything. I have all that. My country itself, I feel, is going backwards. But at the same time, when it's going backwards, but because I have these rights now in my own country. When I go to Thailand, I kind of bring those rights, plus I get the freedom in Thailand. So, you know, for example, here in England, you know, here in England, I got my passport, my gender recognition, everything like that. So when I go to Thailand, I'm treated as a woman and officially treated as a woman. So I get best of both worlds, because obviously if you're Thai, you can't change your gender markers. But a British person can change their gender markers. So when I go there, I have the gender markers that match who I am, plus the fact I don't have to deal with the culture war. I don't have to deal with people saying, I don't think you're allowed in female spaces. It's like that doesn't exist in Thailand. I don't have that problem. So I have best of both worlds. So for me, it's pretty close to a utopia for trans people, but it's not perfect, because the trans people that live there do not live in a utopian trans world. But yeah, I just thought I'd say that. And plus the fact you can get your hormones in a pharmacy, and you can just go to the pharmacy and say, I'd like to buy those hormones. And you can get them. So I guess it is pretty close to a utopia. You don't have to, you know, I guess you'd have to get your own doctor to do your blood and everything else. But I mean, even that, you can just pop into any. I mean, obviously it's private. You have to go private doctor, but you can go to a private doctor in Thailand. They're cheaper, and it's not as expensive as it is in Western countries. So you can still get all your bloods checked, and you can get all your health checks and everything like that. It's not that expensive. So I think it's pretty close to a utopia. I mean, I like it. Obviously, you know, I like it. I'm going back next year. And when I do, like I was talking to you guys earlier on about the live streams and stuff, I'm already kind of coming to a decision that what I'm going to do is, when I travel more, I'm going to blog more. And when I say blog, I'm not a blogger. I'm not going to come, you're not going to see this amazing blog or something like travel blog. It just won't be like that. But what I might do is I might just switch on my phone sometimes and just do live events and stuff and show you, probably here on YouTube. Or I might record parts and just upload them of what I'm doing. I'll still try and keep it as professional as possible. I don't mean it'll be like a home video that I'm just going to upload and show you. But I might, if I go somewhere, I might film it and show you where I'm going. So I will be in Thailand next year, so I'd like to do that. And then if I do anything here in the UK, or if I go abroad for any reason, I'll try and do that as well. So hopefully I'll have that to show you as well. So I don't know. Let's see. We've been doing nearly 2 hours. If anybody wants, what would you like to do? Does anybody fancy, like, maybe, do you want to spin the wheel? I mean, you can do if you want. It's up to you. I think if it's pretty cool what Jade said, where she like gifted memberships, that's pretty cool. I don't know how that works. I've seen that you can gift memberships, but I have no idea how that works. But that's pretty cool that she's done that, because, like I said, I mean, if you are watching this and you're not a channel member, basically the channel member, you get access to our Sunday show that we're doing now, and you get access to the Discord. But I guess the main thing that it does, it helps the channel grow. I mean, I'm not going to deny that by just being a channel supporter, you're actually just becoming a member that's making it so we can keep doing this, so I can keep doing the shows and keep basically making the videos that I've been making. And also, I guess when you're a channel member, you have more direction on the channel, because obviously you're talking to me more directly. Everybody who actually has become a channel member now, I have a better connection with them, in the sense we can talk more easily. I found that the Discord is pretty good, but even in comments, because when you comment, obviously it highlights on YouTube, it highlights who's a member. So I obviously straight away I see who's a member already. So I'm thinking, like, well, this person's like already like supporting the channel, and if they say to me, like, you know, I think you should do this, I think you should do that, I'm gonna listen to them. So if it's something, like I say, if it's something you'd like to be part of and you'd like to join in with, you know, please consider it. There is a join button normally below this video, and if not, I have the comments below, in the description. Sorry. So yeah, so there's that, and I guess the other thing is, this channel is growing steadily, but it is growing, and I do want to create more live shows each week. This week, I'm hoping I'm trying to do a Tuesday, and then it's probably going to be Thursday and Friday, and then Sunday. But the Sunday right now is just for channel supporters. So, like I said, you can join, and then you can have all the shows. So yeah, going forward, does if you can let me know in the comments if you want to spin the wheel, let me know. I mean, if you want to spin the wheel, you have to tip, so it's up to you. And you get a lot of entertainment from that. I mean, I went through a lot of videos there, and I don't know if you guys knew about the owner of the Miss Universe, if you knew about the first trans woman that was there. I mean, so I think like we learned. I mean, I learned a lot from that. So it might be something that you never know. It could spin the wheel, might find out something else. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know really whatever you'd like to ask, you can ask me in the comments. I know there's a few people watching, but I guess it depends how long you've been, if you're a if you're a subscriber or not. If you're not a subscriber, at least consider subscribing. Because you can only comment in these chats if you're a subscriber. So you do have to subscribe if you want to be to be able to comment here. And I've also got on the Patreon, if you do join the Patreon, you can also watch via the Patreon. But both here or on Patreon are both fine for this. You can watch either one. Yeah. So yeah, I mean we've done about 2 hours. Does anybody want any more videos? I mean, let me see. Where's that wheel? Let me see if I can find it for you. And I bet it's gone off now. I think it has, you know. Did I delete that? Who knows? Let me see if you can see. Yeah, this is the wheel. There's loads of subjects still on it. I'll tell you what I'll do. There was something else I was going to look at. Well, have a think. If there's anything you're interested in doing there, let me know. If you want to spin the wheel, I can spin the wheel. But before anything like that, I want to show you something else. So I did talk about this a little bit earlier tonight. Well, I'll show you this, but I can't show you. I can show you publicly. Let me see. So can we see this screen? Yeah, you can see it. So what I want to do, I'll just do this. Good night and sweet dreams. Oh, okay, you going now, Charles? Well, we're not going to be on for much longer, I think. So we'll probably be going in a bit anyway. But it was good to see you here again tonight. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so I'll just show you a few of these things before we go then. So this is the Discord. If you want to become a member, if you want to join this, there's a link below the video. You'll get access. Everyone gets access to the public one. This is the public one, but I have a members chat here that's private, so I'm not going to click on that. And I also now have forums. So there's a forum down here, and I'm going to build that forum up. But again, I'm just going to keep this for channel members. So if you become a channel member, you'll have I mean, you can join this anyway. You'll have access to it. But if you become a channel supporter, that's when you'll get the private chat, and you'll get the private forum that I'm creating. And there I'm going to speak about a lot of trans issues and trans subjects, as well as things that we talk about in the live stream. So I'm probably going to create a live stream probably today, to be honest with you, so we can talk about what I've talked about in the live stream, because some people might want to talk about this later on. And if not, I want to talk about it. I thought it was quite interesting anyway, about the beauty queen and Miss World. But the members chat is kind of just private as well. So I mean, it's like you'll be able to talk about things like that, and I definitely give my advice on hormones and stuff here, but not publicly, probably more privately here. So you'd have to join that if you want advice on that. I also wanted to show this quickly, very quickly. Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I hope you can see all this. I don't want to be sharing all this and you can't see it. Just sorry, I'll just check this. My pleasure, Rachel. Thank you, lovely. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for being here. Anyway, yeah, I've got this. I've joined. I decided to join this blue. Was it? It's Blue Sky? Is it? Am I right? Am I getting this name wrong? Whatever it's called. I think it's called Blue Sky, isn't it? Anyway, I joined this one because I'm sick and tired of X. I think I said that at the beginning of the show. I've got my own profile, but right now what I'm doing is, I mean, feel free to join if you've got this Blue Sky. You know, or if you haven't, join it. Look, listen to me. It's better than X because it's gonna be better than X. I think more people should join this because X is just toxic. And right now, I've just put some of my videos that that I've done. And so, if you want to like join, I'll probably start doing some like a little bit of like how you do it on X and little comments and stuff about things. I think I want to do it here. I don't know. X to me just seems so toxic. I don't like that site at all, honestly. Yeah, and then I guess the other thing I will maybe mention is I do have a shop, which there is a link. There is a link below the video. Let me share that. I do have a shop now. The one that you actually probably can see on YouTube is the Teespring, but I personally like Redbubble more. And so if you're interested in anything with like trans related merchandise, I've started to create stuff for that. So this was just like the trans rights logo. I've put on t-shirt, hats, all different things. And I just and on phones, you can basically buy phone cases, whatever you want. I've done this. This is my little merchandise. Everybody on YouTube gets this, asked if they want to do something like this, and it got me thinking. And I thought, well, I want to do that, so I've done this. So I have a little shop, and these are all the things that I sell. Like you can get a mug, I think they're interesting anyway. So if you're interested in anything, or even if you're interested in something that's maybe not here, and you say, hey, could you put a logo on something, and I'd be interested in that, just let me know, because I'm very the way I do things, I'm very open-minded, especially interested in what any of you have to say or any of your opinions out there. Yeah, well, we've been on since 7. Most of the time, the shows that I've been doing are normally right now, they're normally from 7 to 9 p.m. GMT UK time. So if you want to take part in these shows, you want to be here, those are normally the times I do. They're normally, I'm going to say Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday, and Sunday. That's my plan. So I'm going to try to keep to them. The only one that is 100% is Sunday because I channel members. So that's my plan going forward for the live shows. I also do videos that are you can see that are on my channel. Those videos I normally release on Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday, and then I normally do another one on Sunday. Those are just kind of my release dates. And then the new movie club, which is only going to be available on Patreon. So again, there's a link for Patreon underneath. That's hopefully going to be released every Saturday. So there should be a new movie club every Saturday. Anyway, I think that's the end of the show tonight. I think we've all come to the end. I know a few people have already gone to bed now, so I think it's time I went and cooked some food for my dinner because I've got to eat something before I sleep. So yeah, I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Thank all the supporters. I've got to thank for the as well. I want to thank the tip that Mercury gave that got us onto the video. It was very very helpful. And Jade gave a gift of 10 Rachel Moore memberships. She actually gave 10. I don't know how that works, but if she's done that, that's really good. There might be a few more members coming, so I hope some of you guys consider joining the membership and help building this channel. Obviously, if you're here at the beginning and we get to know each other as the channel grows, I'll remember who's who, and it'll definitely mean a lot to me, because you're at the beginning of the channel when it's building, becoming something, which it is becoming something. So I'm just glad you're all here and a part of that. Also, any ideas you guys have going forward, just let me know for the channel, especially if you're a channel member. Just let me know in the Discord and we'll talk about it. I'm always open to new ideas for the channel and what we should be thinking about. But yeah, let's call it a night then. Let's say that's today's show. So thank you so much. I will be back live on Thursday night, and I will have some more videos, I'm sure, in the next few days. We'll see how it goes. And I'll say goodbye to you all. Thank you, Mercury. Hope everyone has a great rest of the evening. Yes, me too. I hope you do. And I will see you again soon. So good night or good morning, wherever you are. Okay, bye.